Now, actor and filmmaker Tyler Perry sued for $260 million over sexual harassment allegations.
When Harry and Meghan detonated the royal rulebook and fled the UK, they didn't leave quietly. It wasn't a calm exit. It was chaos. Headlines screaming. Security fears multiplying by the hour. Trust collapsing behind palace gates. And when the dust hit the ground, it wasn't Buckingham Palace that caught them. Not Charles. Not William. Not the institution they claimed had failed them. It was Tyler Perry. At that moment, Tyler Perry wasn't just a celebrity. He was the golden ticket. A billionaire with private jets, impenetrable security, and a fortress-like estate tucked far from prying lenses. While royal aides froze and friends hesitated, Perry moved fast. No press. No conditions. Just action. He offered Harry and Meghan the one thing they said they'd been denied their entire lives: safety on their own terms. His Beverly Hills mansion wasn't just a house. It became a sanctuary, a bunker, a place where the Sussexes could disappear while the world argued about them. There, Meghan could breathe. Harry could decompress. Baby Archie could exist without flashbulbs. No courtiers. No royal rota. No crown hovering over every decision. For Harry, it was relief. For Meghan, it was validation. Tyler Perry didn't just lend space. He lent credibility. His name, his reputation, his industry muscle. In Hollywood, that matters more than titles. And he didn't half commit.
He protected them,
Shielded them. Helped guide early post-royal decisions while the Sussex brand was still fragile and undefined. That gratitude was loud.
public.
Almost reverent. Meghan named him godfather to their daughter, Lilibet. In royal terms, that's sacred territory. That wasn't casual. That was symbolic.
Permanent. Or, at least, it was meant to look that way.
Netflix cameras captured it all later. Soft lighting, emotional confessions, carefully framed gratitude. Meghan spoke about Tyler as her protector, her chosen family. Harry nodded along. The narrative was clean. When the world turned its back, Tyler Perry stepped forward. And for a while, it worked. The Sussex rebrand rolled out smoothly. Sympathy flowed.
Deals followed.
Oprah. Netflix.
Spotify.
The story was simple. Brave couple escapes toxic system, supported by unexpected allies, builds a new life from scratch. But stories built that fast rarely hold. Because in Hollywood, loyalty is currency. And once the risk calculation changes, even godfathers become expendable. Everything shifted the moment Tyler Perry became a liability. Out of nowhere, a massive civil lawsuit landed on him, $260 million. Allegations of a toxic work environment, court filings, emails, production notes. Suddenly, the man who had been framed as a savior was now a headline problem. And Meghan moved fast. Within hours, Tyler Perry vanished from her digital world. Photos disappeared. Posts were archived. Mentions quietly edited. Godfather references softened then erased. Even wording shifted from is to was. No public defense. No statement of support. No nuance. Just deletion. The internet noticed immediately. Screenshots spread like wildfire. Reddit threads lit up. TikTok stitched timelines. "Where's Uncle Tyler?" began trending as people compared old interviews to the scrubbed present. The man who housed them when no one else would was suddenly treated like a PR hazard. Cold. Efficient. Surgical. But what Meghan's team underestimated was this. Tyler Perry doesn't move emotionally. He moves strategically. And he documents everything. What they forgot, what they never expected, was that their sanctuary came with paperwork. And buried inside it was a clause that could detonate everything. Meghan's team thought deletion meant protection. They were wrong. Because Tyler Perry doesn't just give generosity, he documents it. Quietly. Methodically. Like a man who's survived Hollywood long enough to know today's savior can become tomorrow's scapegoat. Buried inside the guest residency agreement at his Beverly Hills estate was a clause so subtle most people would skim past it. Legal language. Polite wording. No drama, but devastating in effect. It stated that if either party publicly disavowed the other in a way that damaged reputation, the non-breaching party could disclose necessary context to defend themselves. Translation? Erase him publicly, and he's legally allowed to talk. Not hint, not allude.
Talk.
Full interviews, affidavits, recorded recollections, even visual material if relevant. And suddenly, Meghan's lightning-fast digital cleanup didn't look savvy. It looked reckless. Because Tyler Perry wasn't just a landlord or a donor. He was there during the rawest stretch of the Sussex saga. The late nights, the anxiety spirals, the whispered strategy sessions when the cameras were off, but the future was being mapped. He saw Meghan pacing gardens, rehearsing phrasing. He heard Harry agonizing over family loyalty versus survival. He witnessed early Netflix outlines, discussions about tone, what to emphasize, what to soften, what to cut entirely. This wasn't gossip. This was proximity. So when Meghan's online world suddenly pretended he never existed, Perry didn't lash out. He didn't clap back. He went silent. Strategic silence. The kind that makes the other side panic. And panic they did. Behind closed doors, Meghan's PR operation flipped into emergency mode. Crisis meetings. Legal consultations. Back-channel calls to friendly editors and influencers. Her social feeds flooded with soft-focus garden photos, wellness quotes, motherhood wisdom, lifestyle serenity. The message was obvious. Nothing to see here. But the comments told a different story. Every post, same question. Every platform, same name. Where's Tyler? Brand partners noticed. A skincare collaboration quietly paused. A wine venture went dark. Marketing teams started combing contracts, checking morality clauses, exposure risk, contingency exits. Because if Tyler Perry decided to speak, this wouldn't be tabloid noise. This would be narrative collapse. And Harry? He felt it first. According to people close to him, the erasure hit harder than Meghan expected. Perry wasn't just her ally. He was part of Harry's escape memory, the moment when everything felt fragile and terrifying and real. Watching that man get wiped like a bad caption shook him. Sleep vanished. Temper shortened. Staff tensions rose. And then Harry did something telling. He left. Quietly. Alone. A private flight back to the UK, reportedly to a discreet countryside estate owned by a royal ally. Not a reconciliation tour. Not a surrender. Just distance.
Air.
Perspective. For Harry, this wasn't about choosing sides. It was about survival. Because he understands something Meghan's team keeps forgetting. Once receipts come out, intention no longer matters. And Tyler Perry had receipts. Audio logs. Video snippets. Time-stamped notes. Phone memos saved like legal evidence, not sentimental keepsakes. He wasn't collecting dirt. He was documenting a story in real time, the birth of a post-royal empire. And now that empire was trying to erase him. Producers smelled blood. Networks circled. One insider joked that this could out-Oprah Oprah. Streaming platforms started sniffing exclusivity. Blank checks were discussed. Studio calendars mysteriously opened. Because this wasn't just scandal. This was a turning point. And Tyler Perry still hadn't said a word. Which is when the internet heard Meghan's voice. It didn't arrive through tabloids. It didn't leak through palace whispers. It didn't crawl out of a podcast teaser or a shady blind item. It dropped clean, surgical, intentional. A 58-second audio clip. No watermark. No commentary. No framing. Just Meghan's voice. Unmistakable, calm, measured, strategic. Talking about press tactics. About selective sympathy. About whether invoking Diana again might feel too calculated. Harry's voice lingers in the background, grumbling about Netflix sensitivities, emotional pacing, how much vulnerability is too much. Not angry, not panicked, produced. Within minutes, the internet combusted. Hashtags exploded. Selective sympathy trended globally. Royal commentators scrambled. Pro-Sussex pages went dead silent. Anti-Sussex creators sprinted to post breakdowns. Headlines followed fast, careful but brutal. Secret Sussex tape surface. This wasn't a smear. It didn't sound edited. It didn't sound fake. It sounded like two people behind a curtain, discussing how the audience should feel. And that's what broke the spell. Because victimhood collapses the moment strategy is audible. The clip spread worldwide in hours. UK, US, Canada, Australia, Europe. Translated, analyzed, slowed down, enhanced. Lip readers, audio engineers, PR experts all weighed in. And then the second shoe hovered. Sources say the clip was just a sample, a warning shot. Tyler Perry allegedly holds over 17 hours of material, audio logs, video diaries, planning sessions, annotated transcripts. Conversations about the Oprah interview aftermath. Netflix edit debates. Private criticisms of royal family members that never aired. Moments never meant for daylight. Not chaos. Cataloged. Because Perry doesn't rage leak. He releases leverage. Behind the scenes, Meghan's world started wobbling. Brand deals paused indefinitely. A podcast relaunch quietly shelved. A rumored skincare line suddenly under review. The empire that once looked bulletproof now felt brittle. Meghan's feeds filled faster. Gardens, quotes, wellness, motherhood, positivity. But the comments wouldn't move on. The public wasn't angry. They were alert. Once people hear the machine behind the emotion, they can't unhear it. Harry saw it immediately. The moment that clip went viral, he booked another private flight to the UK. Alone. Again. Not for drama, for distance. For insulation. For time. He reportedly stayed at a discreet countryside estate, surrounded by the last fragments of a support system he never fully cut off. No cameras. No Meghan. No narrative. Because Harry understands something this saga keeps proving. Once the vault opens, there's no closing it. Whispers started circulating, quiet ones. Back-channel conversations. Not a return plan, not a coronation cameo, just contingency. Survival chess. The palace noticed too. Inside royal circles, the mood wasn't celebratory. It was clinical. A quiet sense of vindication. Silence from William's camp. No statements. No gloating. Just patience. They didn't need to speak. The story was unraveling itself. And Tyler Perry? Still silent. But silence doesn't mean absence. The timing of the clip. The precision. The restraint. This wasn't revenge. It was a message. You erased me. I reminded you I exist. Perry isn't a bridge burner. He's a stage builder. He monetizes truth. He controls narrative arcs. And if he chooses to speak, through interviews, affidavits, or his own documentary, it won't be chaotic. It will be devastatingly calm. What comes next feels inevitable. More clips. Legal maneuvering. Former allies stepping forward. Past moments re-examined. Deals reassessed. Narratives rewritten. The Sussex fairy tale only works while authenticity holds. Once strategy replaces sincerity, the illusion cracks. A prince who traded a kingdom for peace now faces another war. A duchess once untouchable now fights the machine she mastered. This isn't just a scandal. It's a reckoning. And the world is watching, closer than ever.